folks, welcome to Legacy IAS Academy. In this video, we will be discussing a current affair topic presented to you by your faculty Sushma KP. So, what is the topic that we will be discussing today? We will be discussing about Manipur's ethnic conflict and again the demand for your union territory re-emerges. What do I mean by union territory demand re-emerges? First and foremost, let's take a basic assess as to what is happening in Manipur right now. Because of the ethnic conflict between your Meiteis and Kuki in Manipur, there is a precedence rule that is going on. This particular conflict has led to over 260 deaths and more than 60,000 people being displaced. Your Kukizo groups have demanded that we need a union territory with legislature, whereas the Meiteis are protesting this, telling this the territorial integrity of Manipur must be maintained at all costs. Why are your Kukizos asking for your union territory with legislature? First and foremost, it tells that historically they have been marginalized, and also they're claiming that if we get a separate administration or a union territory status with a state legislature, that would be the only way to end this issue, is what your Kukizos are claiming. So much so that now your Meiteis have sent a status report to Prime Minister Narendra Modi stating that they were not even a part of Manipur administration before 1949. Okay, and one of the main things, if you see, your Meitika position is they emphasize that Manipur's territorial integrity must be maintained at all times, and they will not be okay with any territorial reorganization, even so much so as creating a union territory or a separate administration. Now, if you see what are the recent developments as to why we are discussing this topic, recently a conclave was held in Guwahati, which was organized by your Kuki National Organization and United People's Front, where both are in the suspension of operations. That is, as to okay, we will stop our activities, and they are taking persistent political efforts in order to try to create a union territory with legislature. They are also trying to create one particular bodies, that is your KNO and UPF want to create a joint political movement working committee so that they will be a unified body and they will portray the demands as one particular body, so the weightage will be higher. What is the central government telling? So first and foremost, your Ministry of Home Affairs is telling that see, at no point of time are we creating any union territory with state legislature for you. What is we are trying to do is to bring about immediate aspect would be bring a administrative reconciliation within Manipur, and immediate effect would be in trying to bring in peace, rehabilitation, law and order, and on the long term try to bring peace into the region. The Meitei response, especially coming from your Coordination Committee on Manipur Integrity, they have submitted a memorandum to PM, wherein they have challenged the Cookie's historical claims and they have not agreed for your separate administration, and they've constantly been asking the MLAs etc. and all have been asking to restore the state government and not bring about a division. Before we move ahead as to how the government is responding, we have a small announcement from Legacy IAS Academy, wherein if you're someone who wants to kickstart your UPSC civil service journey, then look no further, you have found the right spot with Legacy IAS Academy, wherein we maintain a batch size at strictly 40 members per limit. Why? So as to make sure we provide you individualized attention and personalized guidance. What do we offer at Legacy IAS Academy? Easy access to educators, one-on-one mentorship, daily mains answer writing challenge, prelims, test series, interview mock test panels, 360-degree holistic current affair analysis for your prelims, mains, interview, and CSAT classes by your IIT professionals. And also, we do conduct our sessions in both offline as well as online mode. For those of you who are working professionals, students, you can avail our weekend courses. If you want to see how the classes are for yourself, you can schedule a demo class either in the online or offline. Now, for more information, you can contact the number given or check out Legacy IAS Academy website. Now, coming back to the topic. What is the political aspects here? See, your cookies or MLAs, that is 10 MLAs are there. They are claiming that no decision has yet been taken on formation of the government, and they are also more of rejecting the media reports which are claiming that yes, they are going to support and in order to try to bring about just the old system and not adhere to your union territory with state legislature. Whereas your Meiteis are pushing for immediate restoration of elected government, and they are telling that this will be improvement of law and order and not just division. And with respect to your BJP leadership, BJP leaders visited Manipur, and also they are telling that first your Kukizos are demanding that first form your union territory, then you can do the government. Whereas meetings are being held constantly with the leaders and the MLAs. Now, if you see what is the main ask of your Kukizos, it is separate administration, that is the union territory with legislature. Why exactly? They are telling, see, historically we've been administration pay alienated, we have security concerns, and also we have lost the trust on the state administration. So we don't want to go back to just bringing back the government. And if you see, in order to create, let's assume the central government decides, okay, fine, I'll create one. Then Parliament through article they can create a new union territory. Okay, in this, center itself can create a union territory without even the need or a mandatory mechanism where your state has to agree. Just the political will is needed. But what would be the ground level conditions? How it would impact them? That also has to be assessed. The administrative challenges of this particular place is the dual governance of your valley place and your hill areas. And alongside this, there is a lack of reconciliation mechanism. And see, if at all, let's say union territory demand was to happen, then this would lead to bifurcation in the territorial, administrative restructuring, political instability, and this will create ripple effects. If it starts in Manipur, now all the northeastern area also it can spread. So identity based fragmentation will become larger. Now your center also is at a pickle where it has to do the balancing act between your national integrity and also tribal autonomy. At the same point of time, more than 60,000 people are displaced, which means it has to provide humanitarian relief and rehabilitation. So, how should your government react to this situation? For short term, first it has to de escalate the violence, provide humanitarian assistance, and make people confidence building measure or trust mechanisms. In the medium term, what it has to do is first of all, center has to have a dialogue with the Meiteis, with the Cookies, and then with the inter-community dialogue. In the long term, what it should do is bring a political settlement, decentralization, and more autonomy for the hill area, and also reform your Manipur's administrative structure and bring in reconciliation mechanisms. Okay, with this we reach the end of the content. If you like our content, subscribe to our channel, hit the like button, and share it along with your friends. Thank you.